What if I told you that before you were born, before your first breath, before even your name was whispered into this world, you had already made a sacred choice? A choice that shaped your destiny, your joys, your sorrows, and the person you are becoming right now. What if I told you you chose your mother? Not by accident, not by chance, but through a divine law. A sacred orchestration of karma, love, and soul evolution. Stay with me till the end. Because once this truth unfolds, you'll never look at your mother the same way again. You're listening to Inner Divine, a space where souls awaken, and where truth whispers softly from beyond the seen world. If your heart feels drawn to these words, take a moment to subscribe, so your soul never misses the messages meant for it. The sacred law of birth. According to the timeless teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda, the soul is never born by accident. Birth is not random, it is alignment. Long before you appeared in a body, your soul looked down from the higher worlds, studying the lessons it still needed to learn. Every lifetime is a classroom. Every relationship, a teacher. And among all teachers, the mother holds the most sacred role. Because she is not just the one who gives you birth. She is the mirror of your karma. She holds your laughter, but also awakens your pain. She carries your joy, but also reflects your unfinished patterns. Yogananda said, "The bond between mother and child is one of the deepest channels of divine love. And yet, it is also the stage upon which many karmic dramas unfold. Before entering this world, your soul met hers, not in words, but in vibration. In the silence of eternity, two souls stood before the light of God. One said, 'I will help you learn forgiveness.' The other replied, 'And I will help you experience unconditional love.' And so, the contract was made. You chose your mother. Not because she was perfect, but because she was perfect for your growth. Some souls choose gentle, nurturing mothers to learn how to receive love. Others choose distant, difficult, or even painful ones to learn how to give love where it's hardest to find. Whatever her nature, she is your karmic mirror. She reflects the lesson your soul came to master. The universe doesn't make mistakes. It matches vibration with vibration. If your soul carries a lesson in compassion, you may attract a mother who tests it. If your soul carries an old wound, you'll attract the one who can reopen it. Not to hurt you, but to help you heal. That's the sacred paradox of karma. Those who hurt us most are often the ones who love us most, at the soul level. Because only great love has the courage to play the role of pain for your awakening. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said, "Even the greatest souls must be born through a mother. The divine enters the world through the feminine gate." Your mother was not just a person. She was the portal through which you entered earth. Think about it. For 9 months, her heartbeat was your first rhythm. Her emotions became your atmosphere. Her breath, your lullaby. Through her, the universe whispered, "This is how love feels. This is how fear feels. Learn. Grow. Remember who you are." She may not have understood her sacred role, but on the soul level, she agreed. Whether your bond with her is peaceful or painful, there is divine purpose beneath it. Sometimes your soul chooses a closed-hearted mother to help you open yours. Sometimes one lost in her own darkness, so you can discover your light. And sometimes, one who loves you so deeply that you feel God in her touch. Whatever your story, you didn't choose her to suffer. You chose her to evolve. Yogananda said, "The mother's love is the closest reflection of God's love that we can experience on earth. But that love is not one way. You came not just to receive from her, but to give something in return. Maybe to heal her lineage. Maybe to bring peace to generations of pain. Maybe to be the answer to her silent prayers. Each time you forgive her, you heal centuries of karma. Each time you see her through compassion, you free both of your souls. You and your mother have met before. In other lives, other forms. Sometimes she was your child. Sometimes your sister. Sometimes your greatest test. The soul travels in circles. A family of light bound by karma and love. Meeting again and again. Until the lessons are complete. So when you ask, why would I choose a mother who hurt me? Remember, your soul came not for comfort, but for awakening. When she wounded you, you learned strength. When she withheld love, you learned self-love. When she misunderstood you, you learned compassion. Pain was not a punishment. It was a teacher. It carved your heart into a vessel wide enough to hold divine love. Yogananda said, suffering is the chisel that shapes the soul into the image of God. And who else but the one you trusted most would hold that chisel for you? Karma is not revenge. It is restoration. The universe remembering balance. Maybe in another life, you were the mother, and she the child. Maybe now, you're both healing together. Every misunderstanding, every gentle moment, every silence, is part of that restoration. Forgiveness doesn't mean saying, what you did was okay. It means saying, I no longer carry this pain. When you forgive your mother, you free your own soul. You cut the thread that ties pain to your lineage. Forgiveness isn't forgetting. It's remembering with peace. It's seeing through the eyes of the soul, not the ego. And when you see from that higher place, you realize there was never a villain. Only two souls helping each other awaken. At some point, you begin to realize that your biological mother was only the beginning. Her love, her absence, her lessons were all preparing you to awaken the divine mother within yourself. That presence that loves without condition, forgives without remembering, and nurtures without judgment. The same mother energy that flows through the stars flows through you. It whispers, my child, you are safe. You are loved. You are never alone. When you connect with that energy, you can never be unloved again. A moment of healing. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath. Now see your mother before you. Not as the woman you knew, but as a soul, luminous, timeless, divine. Imagine a golden light flowing from your heart to hers. It carries no blame, no story, only peace. Let it whisper silently. I understand now. Thank you for your part. I release you. I forgive you. I love you. Watch that light expand. Until it surrounds you both. Until there is no separation left. Only peace. And in that silence, listen for a softer voice. The voice of the Divine Mother herself. My child, I was your first mother. Through every mother, I came to you. Through her love, I nourished you. Through her silence, I guided you. Through her absence, I called you back to me. There was never a moment you were outside my embrace. Take a deep breath. Let this truth settle gently in your heart. You chose your mother. Not by mistake, but by divine design. You chose her love and her lessons. Her arms and her absence. Through all of it, you've been finding your way. Back to the love that never leaves. The infinite mother. The presence of God. Each time you think of her, whether she's here or beyond, send her a silent blessing. Thank you for giving me this chance to awaken. And in that moment, her soul will smile. Because she too is evolving, through you. This is the mystery of love and karma. This is why you chose your mother. Not for perfection, but for transformation. Not for comfort, but for awakening. You are the continuation of her prayer. And she is the echo of your soul. If these words touched your spirit, stay with us here on Inner Divine. And let your soul walk with us again. In truth, in light, and in eternal peace.